Oh,
And
it
helps with
burns.
scab.
It doesn't burn.
Yeah. I've had it burn.
It doesn't burn. Peroxide does not burn, does it?
It could burn.
It does not burn.
You remember when I yelled at one time? It burned.
It does not burn. How do you know
I
peroxide
don't
does
think
not
it was the
burn?
peroxide.
Rubbing alcohol burns.
I know. I know exactly what you're saying.
It must have been the
And I
shit
put
that was already
peroxide
in your
on
skin.
myself, saying this ain't gonna burn because it's peroxide.
Peroxide does.
No, it does
It does
not.
have-
It just foams up.
I mean, it
Cue
does.
to, like,
but
the other-
it,
like,
it
the
does have a little.
Camera B that
does
someone
look
else.
You got a little burning sensation.
I'm telling you.
Not
like,
severe, but.
I'm not sure what.
Slightly.
I'm not sure what it is. Normally, it does not burn. 'Cause that's my go-to right there. Okay. But like something.
You got your stuff from, but that shit don't burn.
Alright. Like it might be that COVID peroxide. You know what I mean? Because everything's diluted now. You know.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, it's like they had all the hand sanitizer go out, and it wasn't even like real hand sanitizer. It was like fucking like fake hand sanitizer. Like it's like how they do the weed pens. You know, it's not actual like it's not real shit in there. You
They
know?
used like tree alcohol that was toxic. Was the problem?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad enough. So it's like.
Like alcohol,
That's what I read.
Now is the question is were they just doing that because like they
You could
they're
put some
hurrying trying to get
stuff
something
in.
out, you know, or were they told to do that?
Probably. I mean, of course. They didn't just decide we're gonna start making our hand sanitizer after this now. Just
Or nobody
regularly.
cared.
Well, I know there's a shortage, but like, did they
Nobody
know
cared
it was
before.
damaged though, or bad goods?
So
They
they
gave it
just
up.
looking at the hand sanitizer like, hey, bitch, y'all know you got tree shit in here? What you talking about? We been making this shit for... Nah, the new batch ain't got that shit, bro. We actually just came out with a new formula.
Only the higher up tree has that type of decision-making power.
That's just crazy shit. People listen. That's the problem though. Can be the military if everyone want a bunch, not everyone, but there's a bunch of sheeps, which is natural. I feel like people harp on the sheep a lot. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be a lot of sheep.
That's how it is.
It's
You know what I'm
supposed to be a lot of
saying?
sheep. 1, 2 wolves come by every few nights.
Yeah, it's the dirty shepherds that are deflecting all the woe onto the like. Look at the sheep went off the cliff. These are the worst sheep I've ever had. They can't even sure themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like nah, dude. Tend your flock. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't be the shepherd. Then you know what I'm saying?
I feel like the shepherd is making deals with wolves.
Oh, that's scary.
That's what I feel like.
There's a lot of this.
That's like I said. That's what I feel like.
There's
That's
a
what
lot,
I think
right?
is happening. I don't feel shit. I don't feel a goddamn thing. No.
That's spooky.
Sacrifice a couple sheep, save the herd.
Uh-huh.
That's what he's exactly that. Exactly that.
That's crazy, man. I mean, it's like they had those Georgia Guidestones. I don't know if you know what to put them things.
I keep hearing about it, but no, I have not
So
did any research.
in the 80s, they put up some like fucking like stone monument, like some like Stonehenge type shit in Georgia, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like America, Georgia, not like Georgia over there. You know what I'm saying? It's where most of the shit being. But let me turn to the side. So like they put up like these stone tablets, and it has like rules on how like to live a life. It's like maintain humanity below 500 million people. You know, like don't do this, don't do that, treat each other well. Like a bunch of rules to go by through life and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But no one knows who put it up there, and it's like, to me, it's like this kind of most of the shit makes sense on the Guidestones for the part of what you do. You know, it's kind of like common ass sense shit. You know, like 10 Commandments type shit. You know, but like some like the 500 million, that's the problem. Because like, say if you want to maintain 500 million people, that means you have to kill like 90% of the population right now, right?
Yeah.
So like, this thing is saying that we're 90% overdue. You know, whoever put up this, and this wasn't no cheap little stone thing up there. You know what I'm saying?
This too.
Like it was money to put these things up. It was like huge stones. And like they're written in all different languages. Like it's written in Babylonian, English, Japanese, every single like language. Cuneiform. Like they have it written down. Like it's like crazy. But it was put up in the 80s though. You know what I'm saying? Like so to me it was like some New World Order type person trying to put their agenda out there. You know what I'm saying? But out in the public, so I gotta be like. Turn your phone off.
So like you're saying though that everything on there is pretty reasonable except for the 500 million thing. That's the only problem you have?
I feel like there might be one or two on there that it made me think like, okay, I can't do this.
Hey.
That blunt make you feel that way sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's
the real deal.
Cooks. I mean, you know, Dutch masters.
We should pull, let me pull up that list real quick.
Yeah. But okay. Yeah, so you're gonna say that, like, yeah, everything you guys are saying is right except for that.
And that's subjective, though, I guess. You feel like that's more in tune.
I feel like, I mean, that makes sense to me.
To me, it's just like
That makes sense to me.
well, you think like we're way over, right?
Yeah, we are.
You know,
We are. We're fucking up the world.
no, I agree with that shit for sure. You know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
up the world.
100%. Talking about fucking up the world, like.
It used to be able to repair itself, but
Mhm.
now there's too many of us fucking it up too fast together as a unit, collectively, making it look good.
Now that's my thing, because you know I'm a mechanicalism believer. You know what I'm saying? Like to say they can't repair itself. Maybe the fauna.
They can after we're gone.
The fauna is a little fucked, but I don't think it's too far gone. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
Like they could
It's too far gone to maintain how many people there are. That makes sense.
I don't know.
Like, it can repair itself, yeah. But it's like, all right, it's repairing 5% at a time, but we're destroying it 10% at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Or we can help repair it.
We could.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
we're
there's
going to
there's
do
not
that.
to say that.
How do you help
we
repair it?
We don't have a. I mean,
And then how do you help repair it?
obviously, I don't have the answers, but the
Yeah.
people who are trying to help repair the planet got, like, you know, they've got things in store. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
it's all fucking money thing and fucking
Plant more
like
trees.
we want to do this, but we got to get the funds from the government. But the government does not fucking planet Earth. They're money first, so they're not going to give them the money to do the things that's going to be required to get the Earth. You know what I mean? But who's to say who's to say this Matrix ends? Those people are gone, and you know, people can do what they're supposed to do.
That's what I'm hoping on, man.
Who knows? Or you know, we could go the other route, and you know, we're in the slave
not supposed to
planet.
do that. I know.
People need to go.
But I mean, what do you expect? Put us in cages like we've been caging everybody else, like all the animals we've been caging, nigga. Because eventually we gonna get put in a cage too. You would think.
See, like I feel like we're kind of in a cage right now with it kind of.
Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? It's like we gave ourselves domain over the organisms. Nobody gave us domain over the organisms. We claim that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No one's saying that. Like, we don't fucking own the dogs and the wolves, and you know what I mean? They're here.
Right.
We're coexisting together, but we took it upon ourselves. We're the dominant species. Every fucking thing else is gonna fall behind us.
Well, wouldn't that be a birthright then? It's say whether you believe in God or not or whatever. Like saying like we're yeah, I'll take that.
How do you think animals
You say birthright?
Yeah, like is it our right? Like, is it your right to have what you can? You know,
I
to have what you will.
I wouldn't say like if it was like right or wrong. It's just like how you think. You know what I mean? Like you see how people think now. Like if enough people think to do something one way, 90% of the people are gonna follow because everybody else is doing it. Like fuck, it must be right because everybody else is going. Yeah. Like that's how people are so easily manipulated on a large scale right now. It's like you get enough people to do it. Like it's just natural for people to give in. You know what I mean? Like
I'll be getting into this shit like weird. I always say we're bacteria because we are. Like in any type of organism or life, that's how it goes. The majority rules. Period. Whether we're talking about viruses or like diseases or just like just common everyday bacteria. If it's anything, really anything, cells. After a certain amount, it's gonna like tip the scales in order for it to go the full way. Like I say, you get sick, you just getting germs, you contracting germs. At a certain point, them germs are gonna manifest in you coughing, wheezing, mucus in your system. Mucus, you're not gonna get like you're inhaling stuff all day, but you don't get mucus. Okay. You don't really get a mucus buildup until like 3 days of like a repeated occurrence in inhaling pollen and shit like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's kind of what I believe as far as like it's going on like illness is concerned. Like I think it's like the body is just it's getting filled up with toxins from day-to-day life. The bad shit we're eating, the bad shit we're breathing, the bad shit we're literally taking in, so it's making our body excrete negative chemicals, you know what I mean? Because it's like everything about what we do, not want to say we in particular, because we do you know what I'm saying, but we can still do better, but just as a people, like we take in a lot of negative elements, you know, and the body has to spend a lot of effort getting rid of that shit. So like to me, like when you get a cold and shit, that's like your body saying like, I'm fed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, with what you're doing, I need to burn all this shit out of you, you know what I'm saying? Have you cough up everything that's in your fucking lungs, this is stuck in your head, you know? You're gonna your eyes are gonna tear up from all this stuff. I'm gonna have you basically puke out of your body that isn't supposed to be in there, you know?
Yep.
And
that's what the Earth's gonna do.
Yeah, that's what the Earth.
That's what the Earth's about to do.
Yeah.
I'm getting fed up. I'm fucking up the waters. Fucking up the lands. Fucking up the air. How did y'all do that? How did y'all fuck up the air? I can't believe this is. You can't even touch it. It's up there. You still fucked it up, y'all. Y'all gotta go. 90%.
Is it like the air messed up? Cause like say you went into like yes. High up, like
and we just was driving there. You seen the air fucked up like.
No, I mean like high up, like.
What do you think is stopping?
No, like high up, like in like where airplanes are at, you know? Like couldn't we have like a society in the clouds? You know what I mean? Like that video of them boys in China. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what you're talking about, like last week or whatever.
I
that,
figured out what it looked like when I was driving over here, and I looked at the mountains on the fucking sunset. And you know how like the mountains just just got they look in the distance like they got like a little shadow. That's exactly how those buildings look, but in the sky. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Like you think you could pull that up? The video of the China. I know there ain't a lot of room with the, but like basically like I seen that like a couple years ago.
Yeah, because it happened before, and then it just happened recently.
It wasn't that clear though. Before they had like a SD like 480p like picture. You couldn't see nothing in it. You know what I'm saying? This new one that they have, it's like you can see like the architecture of the buildings, and it's freaky because the architecture of the buildings is nothing like the buildings in the city. Like the city has these fucking square buildings.
For real.
These are like Victorian, like the spiky Tartarian type stuff, you know what I'm saying?
It's just
like,
the ultimate mirage.
It looked like what's his name? The vampire's floating castle from Van Helsing. That's what it looked like, floating in the sky right there. It looked just like that. The guy on there. Oh, he pulling up on there. Yeah, there's like this guy's a bunch of like playlists of like really, really crazy videos. So.
What?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
That's
We'll put up a still.
That's the ultimate mirage, or like, come on, man. And I was telling this fool when we were talking on the phone, if it was like, like when you watch the animes and like the dimensions touch for like a second, whatever, and you can shit
okay. All of these pictures, were they on a train?
The train.
It was a video.
They were video.
Yeah, they were video recordings.
But I mean, were they on the train? These people that were recording these civilians, where were they?
They were outside.
I don't know if they were actually.
That looked like it was through glass. Am I tripping?
I'm not sure if it was through glass. That video.
That picture looked like it was through glass.
Yeah, hit the play on it. Let it play a little bit. Nah, they're still.
You sure?
Yeah, look like they're still. They might be inside, but I'm not exactly sure where they're at in that. But it don't look like they were moving. At least it looked like they were like.
But you saying there's a couple of videos? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of videos of planes being stuck, kind of in the maybe it's
like it's through glass.
That last one looked like through glass. I get it. See, that's a different phenomenon. They're showing that when a boat like mirrors on top. Nah, when the boat mirrors on top, like it you can kind of see it right.
Crazy.
That's not a mirage. That's a mass hallucination. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the CIA stuck a bunch of LSD into the water supply or something, and everyone saw the same thing. You know?
What the fuck?
Now, that shit's freaky to me. You know what I mean? And there's been, if you can look up old stories of people like in like the 16, 17, and 1800s of people seeing gigantic blimps with people riding on them, like they weren't of any creation of any like of the countries that like people like the United States and the UK and in Europe. We're seeing people riding inexplicable flying things like they like people. They could see people in them riding and talking. Like they could see the people in them like talking to each other and looking down and talking to them, but like they didn't know where they came from. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of weird sightings of like of UFOs with people like people have seen people inside of them. You know what I mean? That's the freakier thing. I mean, like yeah, there's the idea that there's aliens, but like there's people like foreigners that are from different countries. Like say the map. The map don't have all the countries on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's at least one country ain't on there. You know, it's at least one country that they don't want you to know about because something like that. You know, because they know how to use a atom to make it last forever and put it in a car and be riding around like Rick. You know what I'm saying? And Morty. It's annoying because like. It's like it could just be like water, you know what I'm saying? Why? You know, like
it could be simple.
Yeah, like that dude, he found that he had a patent for that shit, you know?
Yeah.
They took his ass out, you know? He should have just put it out like some motherfucking like a free thing for everybody real quick, but he didn't know he was gonna rob him. Is it that they just robbed him or did they kill him? I can't remember what that was about. You know what I mean?
Hopefully he died.
I think it was first he tried to sell the patent. And they bought it, and then they basically put it into a vault and never use it, you know. And then they silence you, you know what I'm saying? So they make it like a limited. What patent, you know? Oh, you already sold. Like, don't you better not build it either. We catch you building it. That's
all
it.
my shit's gonna run off of that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I don't care if we don't get it out, but all my shit, nigga, I ain't gonna be paying for y'all stupid ass shit no more.
Like I think they know a lot more about that shit. Well, I mean, obviously know a lot more about it.
Why wouldn't they take the time to figure something like that out?
It's like we saw a special.
Like that's dumb.
I know History Channel is the most reputable thing, you know. But we saw like this thing with Tesla about where he was working in like a hotel, and like the public story description of the events is like that he was like basically like under lock and key from the government, and they were controlling him, making him stay there as like almost like a political prisoner or something. But what the episode was trying to say was that actually he was like like working with the government, and they were like had the entire hotel. I can't remember which one it is. I'll put up a picture or whatever of it. But the hotel was a giant Tesla creation basically, and it was a giant laboratory basically, and like parts of the hotel were built specifically for no reason that they could discern beyond for his experimentation or something, you know. And like they go in there like it's like crazy how the stuff's built. So it's like you look at buildings and it's like there's this idea that you can harness like the energy from in between like the different atmospheric pressure levels, because you think about it, it's like pressure like this here, pressure like this here, they wob them together, and it's like maybe like some static between it, you know. That's my idea of how they could work basically.
Okay.
But like the buildings you see, they're shaped and they all have like you see buildings with like static absorbing like equipment, like it's all at a certain height, you know what I mean? And that could be like what they're talking about, you know. So like you're looking at these cities and like you look at the cities and how everything's built out, and it's like a grid, you know what I'm saying? Like you look at the city, it's like a computer card, you know. Yeah. It's like to me, this is my personal conspiracy. No proof to this at all, but like when I see like the roads and the cars and everyone driving and like we're stuck in traffic, it's like to me it reminds me when you're sliding your feet on the carpet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like to me is somehow, if they're not, they should do this. You know what I'm saying? You got patent to put my name on it if you ain't doing this, but like they should like use that energy. You know what I'm saying? If they're not already, that's probably definitely what they're doing. But who? It could be someone not even inside the government wouldn't even know about it. You know, like it could be way above that. You know?
I don't know if it's gonna blow your mind, but yeah. You are the energy. Mm-hmm. You're doing everything they want you to do. Mm-hmm. You're the one that's keeping the system going. Each individual person is exerting that energy, driving to where they got to drive to, just to keep the system pushing. If that made any sense? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it. That's it.
I like that.
Yeah,
I mean, that means I'm being used.
You are being used. Like that, you know? You already said we're all worth, and they know how much we're worth. Mm-hmm. That's why they're trying to keep us in line.
Yeah, it's like, damn. It's like, so what do you do in that case? You know, because you don't even know to what extent you're being. So it'd be one thing if you could know it, like if you know how you're being abused, you know, so you'd be like, stop that. You know what I mean? But that's like innocuous. You know, it's like.
Don't move how they want you to move.
Yeah, just make a regular movements, you know what I'm saying?
Regular movement.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Zigzags.
Yeah, zigzag on the guys, you know what I'm saying? That's what they did. Was it Apocalypto when they do was running away?
Yeah.
You know, had the zigzag, you know? Oh, man.
Break your move, too.
Oh, man. You try and tell someone they're wrong and then they make a movie like that. It's difficult, you know what I mean?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, but that's a whole little talk right there. You want to wait till at least you get sponsored 250 episodes with Spotify before you start bringing that up. But regardless, I feel like it's just crazy the idea that we're being taken advantage of. I just want to use my energy how I want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like my conversation is for me. You know what I'm saying? For my patriots, you know, to enjoy upon. You know, like I guess speaking of which, this is the the 8th episode of the Negrodamus podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Half-hour interview.
I know, right? Every episode a little bit later.
Yeah.
Know? Okay. My name is Domain. Okay. Yeah.
Smoke.
Hmm?
Text. I think that's what they're telling me.
Is that is. You know, but listen, we gotta do this thing basically to our best degree because I feel like it's like so many people they just get up, start talking, and like. Yeah, they might know what they're saying, but then they saying it in a way that they know it's truthful. You know what I'm saying? I might get up here, I might not know what I'm talking about, and I have to find my way through it. But I'm just trying to tell you at least what's in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to confuse or mystify anybody. You know, I think that's the.
Just think. That's all.
Yeah.
Just think. We're not telling you believe what we're saying. We're
just
telling you to think.
Think of it as an
Maybe this is a possibility. Maybe you never thought of that possibility.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like, maybe something isn't right. And then maybe you go do your own research and you go on your own journey.
The
like
whole issue is that there's a question.
Yeah.
Whether the answer is this, that, and the other.
Exactly.
The issue is that there's a question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get smarter? You ask questions. How do you learn more stuff? You gotta ask questions. Like, that's the root of it all.
That's the root of it all.
Mm-hmm. That's funny because like a lot of people is afraid of that.
If you don't ask any questions, you just gonna go with what anybody says.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's the problem because people they tell you don't ask. It's like it's attitude. Like, you're asking questions.
We're trained
you're
to
crazy.
not ask questions.
Like, you're crazy.
Authorities.
Yeah.
All that. It's all programmed.
Yeah.
It's all subconscious, and it's like it's hard to break out of it, but it's like, and it feels uncomfortable to break out of it too.
Sometimes it feels good. It just feels different.
That too.
It depends on the instance. Say like when you break out of this containment that they put you in, it's like you realize like damn like I have this freedom, you know what I'm saying, that like it's been right here this whole damn time pretty much. You know, I could have been doing like this whole time, but for why? Because I didn't know or because I didn't think so. You know, but as long as you're stuck in that little box, they have so much more control over you. Like you just gotta be able to do your own thing basically. Yeah, but man, it's funny walking around and not knowing how people are taking this situation. Like it's like when we went to Sandwich Masters earlier, you know, like which is by the way the problem with the bomb is sandwiches, some fucking Goodyear, you know, Arizona, I guess, you know. I would say the world as far as I know, because I definitely go to the Subway and shit. You know?
I've been to Philly and they got some sandwiches. You
know?
They got
he said sandwiches.
As far as cold sandwiches,
he said sandwiches with a capital S.
As far as heated up sandwiches right around the block,
okay,
not
gonna. Sandwiches right around the block. You know what I'm saying? Definitely on the West Coast, on the whole West Coast. Sandwiches.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
The prime dipper with the all jus. Like you can't beat that.
Gotta get that dollar.
With the all jus, can't beat that. With 2 sticks.
What kind of sauce?
Yeah, it's super fire.
That's what you put on.
All jus. What kind of sauce is that?
It's kind of like a what?
It's like I was gonna let you say
it's like meat drippings.
Yeah, meat drippings and gravy. Like I don't even know.
And gravy.
Like,
it's not thick like gravy though. It's just
not.
juice.
Yeah, it's meat. It's cooked in meat juice.
I don't know.
Like when you cook a steak,
but it's fine.
It's meat juice.
It's meat juice.
Like you cook a steak and it's like you got all that teriyaki meat juice in there in the pan. That's what that azu is, and then they dip in the sandwich into that.
Really?
Right? Isn't it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it?
the way he described
I don't
that,
think
I'm
so.
like, I don't think I'm
I don't
gonna
think
eat
that's
that
what
au
it
jus
is.
sauce. I don't care how
I'm pretty
good
sure
it
it's
Is
like-
that not what I do?
broth. It's like a type of beef.
Like,
Yeah, it's like
a
beef
broth
broth.
that they
It's like
made,
broth,
that
yeah,
they created,
yeah.
not some broth that has.
This man saying pork. I don't think it's that.
Is
I
that,
don't know.
I
I'm
don't
gonna try
know.
some au jus, y'all. I don't know about that.
They probably cook their meat or something, and it's probably the meat drippings from that.
Oh yeah, they add flavor to it. I
Okay,
think,
okay, so it's that cooked.
Yes.
They take the steak juice and they cook that into a sauce.
This is exactly what we was talking about. Don't nobody in here know what the fuck we talking about.
Uh-huh.
We all expect, okay, that's what
I
it's
mean,
like. I
the-
know.
The vegan mob about to get us. I know that much. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the vegan.
We have to have a
Fuck
contest to
racist
see.
And the vegan.
We'll get two people in a room. You know what I'm saying? A vegan and like a carnivore person, and have them eat their food. You know.
It is-
And then we'll have them like wrestle. You know, we gotta make sure that they're similar size.
I would never buy no vegan flavored nothing. Okay,
Vegan
think about
flavored?
that.
What is vegan flavor?
Exactly,
Though?
exactly.
That's like
But
garlic.
ve-
That's like garlic
but
salt.
Vegans have
Like vegan just
meat
means
flavors.
like
That's like all the.
like
That's what the
beans,
season.
corn,
All the
like no meat,
seasonings.
whatever.
My
like,
point
right?
is that vegans have meat flavored stuff, so y'all need to shut the fuck up.
Well,
you know damn well.
It's just
They've been. It's like you can't break
like
that
I
that
get what
training.
you're saying, but it's
Yeah,
like
man.
it's like a
I
thing
mean-
because like when you eat meat, it's like if it's hard for you to come, if you're trying to be conscious of that kind of thing, and it's
Meat is
hard,
so fucking
it's something
good,
that's
though.
familiar. You know what I mean? That's
I
all.
just-
That's all they're
I
doing.
don't want to-
But I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Dax. I hear
When
you.
they hear it, yeah.
Like
I
It's
mean-
like you're right.
Yeah.
They're right,
I can
but
feel
it's
it.
like I feel
Vegetarian,
it.
I fuck with a vegetarian. I get you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you're doing it for your body,
Yeah.
that's cool. But I feel like vegans is just too extreme. they're doing
They
too
taking
much.
it like it's a
They're
religion.
doing too much.
mm.
Like
doing too
that,
much.
like that shit's a religion,
Yeah,
basically.
I
I feel
I
it.
just couldn't do without the meat. You know, that's like the best part. Like
It's
that's
always-
the main reason why they eat basically.
It's only
The pizza.
I mean,
yeah, I really fuck about
it
vegans.
don't-
You don't like
it
pizza?
matter.
I love pizza.
Oh, you
Yeah.
saying for vegans?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, man, pizza's good. You know, do they have vegan pizza?
I could if
That's
I
the
had
problem.
to.
There's no sauce though. That'd be like garlic sauce probably.
Remember he got vegan pizza?
Who did?
Wait, they had no.
Leonardo.
Yeah, because there's no cheese. That's my problem.
Oh
with
no
it.
cheese.
So how
It's
do you
just
make?
sauce and bread, bro. You might as well have bread sticks.
This
with
nigga-
the ass.
Oh, I was thinking the sauce was blood for
This
some
nigga
reason.
said-
I was thinking, I was like, you
he
can't
said
have the
it's
sauce.
not
That's
even
red.
a
That's
pizza,
blood.
dog. He said it's just sauce and bread.
It's
You might
sauce
as
and
well
bread,
be eating
bro.
a bread stick.
Breadsticks. Hey.
It's
You got big
nigga-
breadsticks. You got big breadsticks. That's all you did.
Yo, breadsticks are fire though.
Breadsticks are great.
They
but
are.
like,
But you gotta have that pizza
But
with it though
that-
too.
That's not a pizza.
Yeah.
That isn't a
Yeah.
pizza, bro. It's like it doesn't even come out looking like a pizza.
I don't know. I just don't.
Like they hit the brakes in the car with the pizza. He like
Remember
took
the
it.
cheese, the pizza, or the cheese and the pizza just used to
I
stick to
wish
the
they
top.
had something
On the
alternative.
pizza box. Remember that? Good pizza.
Just with the pizza box.
You remember that?
Oh, the stick
Like back in the day, I feel like pizza don't come like that no more.
with the
But
stick.
no,
No,
90s.
pizza used to be way more fire back in the day. Like
You
when
open
Little
the box,
Caesars first opened.
and the cheese was on the top of the box because it was so cheesy. You don't remember that?
Oh no, it
You
didn't
never
be on
had
the top
that?
of the box.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
There's so
yeah.
much cheese.
For real, bro.
On the
Never
top of
had
the
that?
box.
Guess you never had that? Oh yeah, come on.
Bro, when
On the
Little
top of the box?
Caesars
Just-
first
it just-
came out,
That
bro.
on
That
purpose.
shit
It's
was
just
fucking.
cheese.
You tell me you open up the box and
It
it's
is
cheese.
cheese.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. What
Yes.
time was
What?
this?
Goodness.
I ain't never had no. Oh, I'm not gonna say never, but I'm trying to think. Pizza with the cheese attached to
Remember
the top
E.T.?
of the box.
You remember at the beginning of E.T.
E.T. Yes.
when they eat when they get the pizza and they open the motherfucker up and they start pulling out the. You don't remember that?
You're supposed to pull off the
Oh my gosh,
the
there's been
pizza,
cheese everywhere.
not the top of the box.
But it just used to be everywhere. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's not as fire as it used to be.
I'm sorry, your delivery driver was driving in the car.
Resting on it, put it on the armrest like this.
Yes, I was.
Man, hey, it was still better.
Hey, I'd like to try it. Any pizza, bring it on.
How do we? Oh, we talk about vegans. That's one thing.
I just couldn't. I need cheese on it though.
I need
I feel like I'm gonna get indigestion if
vegan
it's just
cheese?
sauce.
To make it with
I
soy milk?
don't need cheese.
With syrup? Is that-
With soy milk.
Oh,
I don't need
Just
cheese
yours.
on it, but just make it look like a pizza.
No, I need
Just
cheese.
make it look like a
make it look
pizza.
like a
I
pizza.
need my cheese on
If it looks like a pizza and I bite it,
Does
and
it taste like
a
meat?
pizza,
Can I
I'm
close
cool.
my eyes?
Well, then you should be vegan.
Okay, well,
That's
can I
my-
close
But
my
it's
eyes and
like I'm
imagine
not-
it's
Yeah, I mean,
I close my eyes and that's it.
Then that's good enough, right?
like if they just pull it down, like eat this pizza, I'm like, and then I eat it, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good pizza. Oh, that's vegan
Hey, it's
pizza.
vegan.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I could, like I say, like if
But the
if
fact
they
that you
made
had
me
to
do
trick
that.
me-
Like maybe I'll order that next time if it's
it was
fucking
that or
fire
Starve, I'd do
something,
it.
But
I mean, yeah, okay, I'm
not
gonna eat
go out my
food.
way.
Yeah.
If all I have access to are vegetables,
Mhm.
that's fine. I'm
That's
gonna
how
eat
I
straight
feel.
vegetables.
That's how I feel.
But like, I have access
But if
to
I have
more
a choice, like,
vegetables.
yeah.
What are you talking about? Why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself? I don't like that you're making fake beef jerky. How did you like? Why does it even say beef jerky?
Fake.
Beef is bigger than the vegan word over top of it. The vegan beef, it said vegan beef jerky, but the beef is like this big, and the vegan is like this big. Like, don't try to trick me, like nigga. I like beef jerky. Don't try to play me out. Like, and then if you're vegan, why are you playing yourself? You right next Jack Nicks right there, nigga.
Yeah, there's some people they've always been
I
vegan.
feel you,
You know,
because it's like
there's some
if
people
you
that
go
always
out,
been vegan, you know?
if you go out and buy like, oh, I want to get some beef jerky, but I'm vegan, so you go for the vegan beef jerky. Are you really
Like, we just don't
like?
care
It's
for
like you're
yourself.
going for that flavor still. So like,
Mhm.
Yeah, your mind.
is it a mind? Like, you know what I mean? Are you still
I don't
kind
think
of?
I would because like say you go to India, okay, like and people there they vegan for life. You know what I mean? So like they're not growing up with this thought like, man, I wish it tasted like some
Exactly.
beef. You know what I mean? But then you can say like the pull is like, how do they know how do they know?
They don't eat goat in India?
I don't know if it's like the Hindus specifically, but some part of them don't eat meat.
I thought they don't eat cow.
They don't eat meat like.
I think they just don't eat cow.
Because we saw led to a movie where this Indian woman ate some chicken and she was flipping out about it. So I thought it was just the Brahman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's the
Okay, right.
I don't know actually.
Anyway,
They might have got it wrong on the
you can't want
Netflix.
what you don't know. That's real. That's what you was getting to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that's why vegans mind who had to trick themselves.
You get them palate flavors, you know. They got a certain kind of palate, so it's like, oh, these fucking vegetables been fire my whole life.
You know
so
what's
like,
good? Smoked zucchini.
Zucchini.
it is.
Yep.
Like vegetables are fire, but like don't say
Vegetables are great.
I can only eat vegetables.
In compliment to a nice steak. I love asparagus.
Like a personal.
Brussels sprouts. Delicious with some chicken.
Oh, you
I
say
could cut out.
asparagus?
I could cut out like
Oh.
like land meat. I could stay off of fish. Like
Oh yeah, fish is great
like
too.
you know what I mean? Like
Fish is great,
that's
too.
something that's like plentiful in the ocean and like kind of like an ecosystem
Okay,
type
and
thing.
now they're saying this, they're saying that they're fucking up the fishing environment.
Well, I mean, these niggas are fucking grabbing billions of fish and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying all the time.
Like, fuck.
You know, tilapia is not even a real fish.
It's not. It's a
Tilapia
made.
not
It's,
even a
it's
real-
a made fish.
I had to throw out about maybe a pound or 2 pound of fish back there. One real fish. I was like, is this fish?
I haven't even ate fish in so long.
It wasn't real salmon.
But
It wasn't
I mean,
real
this
salmon.
is-
What do you mean? I
this
like
is
salmon.
good stuff to know.
Hold on. I need to know what this. It wasn't real salmon.
Yeah.
Means.
So like
That's
this
gonna look
fake
cool.
this fake fish,
That's gonna look.
How did you know it was fake?
the texture was all off. 'Cause I eat a lot of salmon and like fish,
Yeah.
and it didn't feel right. It felt almost like rubbery, almost, you know, like a this salmon. It was the second time I ran into this fake fish, so I knew it off right the rip. I threw that out real quick. What I found initially was some catfish, or no, tilapia.
Tilapia. Yeah.
I take out the package, you know, and like it was kind of like wet still, and like I was trying to like wring it out and just got the moisture off it, and it was like I noticed it was like almost like spongy, and I noticed I could squeeze it, and like then I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like I'm squeezing it. It was like I was squeezing like a sponge, like I squeezed it like all the way out, like squeeze it all the way out.
That sounds
You
so
know what I'm saying?
fucking
Like
weird.
twisted it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And it stayed pretty much together, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like and I let go of it, and it's
went back
just
to form.
would put it back in the water and it went back to form.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't mean that. Like not real. Like I mean, tilapia never naturally was in the environment. It was something
Yeah.
that was farmed and created.
Yeah.
As well as broccoli, which used to be a form of cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what?
kind of cool, kind of not cool.
Fucking broccoli's good.
Broccoli is good.
Is it
I like.
bad to eat?
I like
Does that mean
tilapia
does
too.
that mean it's
No,
bad
it's
to
I
eat?
just know it's made.
From cabbage?
It was created.
But that was just
Cabbage,
just sexed up. They just sexed that
yeah,
up. You know what I'm
from,
saying?
like morphing
They just
plants
sexed.
together.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just split seeds and shit for that. I believe they didn't have to Did they GMO broccoli? I hope not. I don't care. I don't eat broccoli. That's gross. But yeah.
Broccoli's fire. I mean, I don't eat broccoli.
Do you like
that,
Brussels
but
sprouts too?
I love all vegetables, to be honest. I love all food, to be honest. Besides fucking like blue cheese, I don't feel like we're supposed to be eating. I don't know if we're supposed to be eating cheese like that.
Is that veggie or is that just the flavor? I don't eat blue cheese either.
It's mold.
That's ranch, right?
My wings have to have blue cheese. I forget.
Blue cheese?
They assume that I would ranch over
that's-
cheese. Is that a thing that black
is
people like
so
ranch?
Nasty.
Is that a thing that black people like ranch? Because like,
Ranch is
or
fine.
just
I
everyone
like
as a
ranch.
human,
Midwestern.
I don't like blue cheese.
Midwest like people like ranch.
You don't like
Very
blue
much cheese.
Nah,
I don't like
I
blue
haven't
cheese.
given it a chance. Let's be honest here.
Blue cheese.
Ranch was not an
is
option.
disgusting.
Only thing I fuck with blue cheese with is my chicken wings.
Yeah.
But like, ranch wasn't even an option in Philly. Like, oh, yeah, you want blue cheese with your wings? Yeah, all right, cool. That's it. Either blue cheese or no blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got here and like, you want ranch or blue cheese? Or they just gave me ranch.
Two
one
different
time.
things.
They gave me ranch one time. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm cool. I'm cool. But yeah, what? No. What's wrong with cheese?
Like
Okay,
No, I mean
mozzarella.
You don't think we said we said mozzarella?
It's mold, isn't it? It's aged cheese. I mean, I'm not
No.
saying like you can't eat cheese, but I'm just like
Okay, mold has such a negative
It's like
connotation.
snot. It's not like mold. It's like snot.
You're
you
mold.
know? Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. You're mold.
I love cheese.
Man,
I love cheese.
next person say something to me, I'm gonna call him mold. That's gonna fuck him up. You call someone
No,
mold.
I'm not.
That's
I mean,
some
I
anime shit.
eat cheese.
It's cold. I was like more.
I'm just
general
saying,
sense
like,
on the earth. You're there. It's
like-
something that gets cultured after for being there too long.
Yeah.
Fermenting, right? Like for
yeah, like I don't really have a knowledge in that process either, but I just like from
But yeah, it is mold.
my
They gotta
thought,
beat- they
like,
beat
I'm
up the
just
butter,
like,
right?
I don't know if
It
we
is
should be
mold.
eating this, but I mean, I guess it tastes good.
It
My,
is.
like,
But
I'm
okay.
accustomed
Mold's good for
to-
you.
to
That's
taste it.
antibiotic, right?
Hey, okay, check this out. Everything like when you sit something for a long time, it turns into something else. That's really not good.
Yeah,
Alcohol.
yeah.
You make alcohol out of sugar cane,
Yeah.
rice, fucking, whatever, anything. Wheat, barley.
Anything you want to poison
Grain.
yourself with, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Everclear is. Everclear is, isn't it? Just grain alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Tear you out the frame.
Yeah.
Tear you out the frame.
Yeah.
Light some fire to it. Throw it somewhere.
I can't even.
Tear you out the frame.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd that come from? Grain. Weed. Oh.
Somebody say we, right?
No reference us fucking up the earth making it too long. Fucking up the planet. Doing a good job of it too. So proud.
This just got dropped. 7 billion. You know, people move back
Oh,
to
my
the
goodness.
right numbers. That shit's crazy.
500 million. That's a number. I don't know. That's a number right there.
That's like America and like Mexico, probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you go to Mexico. It can't be that many.
500 million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a lot of people.
It's like 300 in America, almost 4 probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would. Okay.
So I don't know how many are in Mexico. Mexico, there's a lot of people in Mexico.
That's crazy that it just shows up in the 80s. In the 80s?
Yeah.
In America. Oh, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Yeah.
That's
That's
funny.
that's some like Illuminati type shit. You know, those assholes. You know, trying to run the show
Yeah, it is. What it is.
essentially.
That's the part of like that goes along with the whole activism type thing.
Yeah.
I know I'm a part of the problem.
Well, it's like,
It is what it is.
yeah, you want to show up and do your part basically, but
For another country,
yeah.
for a whole other place, this seems far, right? For somebody that's not me or somebody that I know about.
No.
But I'll be at the rallies, so you know,
Mhm.
most I can do is yell and scream.
Mhm.
It's not right. It's not right, goddammit.
It's like, I know, like sometimes I feel like this rally is like it's like how it's going to evoke, you know. But really, like it's kind of like a summoning spell, I guess. It's like you summon in like more people will see it, basically, you know. Like it's going to spread out, basically, you know. It's like a.
It enhances the frequency, amplifies the frequency. Everybody on the same vibe, talking about the same thing, talking about, you know what I'm saying, pushing the same energy.
Yeah.
About some real shit. There you go. You come by and touch it. That's how it's contagious.
Yeah.
Yeah. The masses are contagious.
People try and block them energies too. You know, they try like.
Sometimes it's good too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good too.
A lot of them haters though. They recognize that your frequency is either going somewhere off from them, you know, or maybe even somewhere they could challenge them, you know. And it's like, damn, like, 'cause people want you only in their pocket, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, as soon as you start getting out of pocket, it's like, whoa, you know, like, calm down now, you know.
This is not why I intended to have you in my life.
Like, dude, in my story that I have in my head, you don't like.
You're doing too much.
No.
That's real.
That's probably the Illuminati. They got all these fucking thoughts in their head. They're thinking that they better because they know some cryptic shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people in Illuminati didn't, well, were they righted, like, to be in there? Or, like, is it something that they had to earn? Work for?
Bloodlines, I would say, most likely.
Sacrifice, give up. No? You think it's just all bloodline?
Not all bloodline, but like allegiance and loyalty, you know?
Yeah.
Showing that you could do something, do the job, whatever the job is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, do you have to know somebody? Or can you do it off of just will? And
Oh, you mean like, can you just get in, like,
yeah.
you had to be, I mean, say like if you're like something special, you get tapped, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gonna know somebody, you know what I mean? You're gonna, whatever it is you're doing, it's gonna evoke attention, you know?
So you think you can earn your way into it? Or work your way into it?
Oh, absolutely. Like, people always know these stars, but the problem is, it's not like it's one Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? It's like 30. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look at a company. Okay, you're watching like a movie, and it's like the company is like functioning like they're like they got their own police force, and like they're like on some bullshit like an evil villain or something. You know? It's like, that's like real life, except there's not some good guy coming in, busting up the place, shooting up a Uzi. You know what I'm saying? It's like companies operate like small countries within our country, you know, and they use the law, like they literally like take advantage of like knowing like the people that write the laws. They're like lobbyists and stuff. So it's like they're paying to like get what they want like into their ears, and it's like, if you don't, I'm gonna fucking pull the carpet off underneath you, because it's like I'm the one that owns all the land that you're fucking trying to advertise on, and like, or I'm the one that's gonna be having to run ads, because I'm the one that runs the TV station. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna run ads for the other person that you're going up against.
Yeah, it's like,
unless you want to join.
It's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You don't really have a choice. You know what I'm saying? That's how they got like dudes like Terry Crews getting grabbed up, because he could go and talk about it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but what? I don't know if something actually got done about all that shit or whatever. But like,
he did talk about it.
Yeah.
He just said that if he would have fought back.
He said, "Ooh, I wish I would have."
It would have been,
but, you know,
it would have been blown out of proportion, and then.
I think the whole reason why they even let it go as far as they did is because they wanted you to know. Like, even Terry Crews, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Big old black nigga.
That's the story.
We don't give a fuck.
The story is that it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he couldn't do nothing about it, and he's just mad about it. You know what I'm saying?
He
That's the
couldn't do
story.
nothing about it.
He couldn't do nothing about it.
And they wanted you to know. They wanted him to say that live on TV.
He stayed at that party. He probably didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? He acted like it was cool. You know what I'm saying? And like, or I don't know if he got a little bit mad, but he didn't act upon it because he couldn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's a hell of a spot to be put. And he know, and they gonna put it on the news and shit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make him. He probably didn't want to go ahead with that on the story. He said, "Listen, you gonna get on the story and tell them what happened to you." Probably, you know, that's my guess. You know,
he probably wanted to, and he was like, "I'm gonna tell him." And they were like, "Go ahead and tell him.
Like,
go ahead and tell him that not even you are safe from this shit."
Man, like, I heard from Lil Burry about like how like all these people that are like involved on shit are like like Boule, basically, you know what I'm saying? Which basically means they're like kind of juiced in, you know, and they have to do all this bullshit in order to prove their worth, you know what I mean? Like that's what like Chappelle was talking about, how like they make you put on that dress, or they make you act in like feminine roles on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to show you in that light, because it's like when people watch the movies, it's like they're superheroes, they're their role models and everything of the sort, you know what I mean? So it's like they have and they use every opportunity to break down like black characters like that. I feel like every single time. All through it. It's like, it's annoying, but it's like they want these damn roles. It's like there's no representation otherwise, you know. It's like Anthony Hamilton, or I can't remember what the dude's name is. The dude off Blackish, but like he was
Anthony Anderson.
Oh yeah, Anderson. Hamilton, the singer, huh? Yeah, he good too, though. You know, like they had him on there, like it's just like talking about all the black stereotypes, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's how like it's just like they want you.
Do you choose to be on a show called Blackish?
It's like to me it's like you're fight the Emmys. It's like he's talking about how it's supposed to be the black Emmys and everything, and how like we the one win this and all this, and my thoughts is like, it's like who are you begging for attention from, dude? You know, it's like I know even Tyler Perry said you could do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? But even he is appealing to them too in a sort of way. I mean, he's doing it more so, I guess, than others. But then his main thing is him wearing, his whole thing is his ass motherfucker wearing a dress. Not even wearing just he's a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's so annoying, basically. You know, they take a big nigga at least 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? And they put a dress on that motherfucker every goddamn time. You know what I mean? Every goddamn time, you know. It's like, come on, dude, you know. It's like, I don't know. Maybe we just being a little sensitive, you know what I mean. But it's like, if they could just not do that with every rising star, you know what I'm saying, before they give them a chance in Hollywood, we'd appreciate it, right?
Yeah. I mean, why do you think they're doing that?
It's butt breaking, you know.
Yeah.
It's just annoying, pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
But I think like the answer is to just go out and make your own media, pretty much, you know.
All right.
That's the solution.
Tyler Perry got his own studios now in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Now anybody who's going to be like, oh yeah, fuck Hollywood, or like, you know what I'm saying, a black man be like, all right, fuck Hollywood, I'm going to Tyler Perry Studios. I'm going to Tyler Perry Studios, who again is getting his notoriety. I like the original Mediz. I seen the plays. I had them on DVDs.
I love them.
Those are great.
Yeah.
They're great. But we know that you're not allowed to have anything. I know as a civilian at Tyler Perry, you're not allowed to have anything without some consent from somewhere else. So the fact that they let you have your own studio means that you're probably in there too. Yeah. Somehow, some sort. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm speculating. But I mean, I do know better. Prove I don't know, but I know better. Yes. Please. I don't know, but I know better. Come on.
This is my truth. Prove me wrong.
Hey, shit.
It's just like, are all the black celebrities being used as useful idiots, or are they juiced in? You know what I'm saying?
They are raging idiots, bro.
I'd be happy if they were just dumb.
All right. All the new black actors that have been coming up, which I'm like, which is cool, and I really love it, have all either already been actors, like they were child actors, so they probably were introduced to the bullshit, or they're about to kill him. Chadwick Boseman came up on like a humbug. You know his story?
Mm.
You heard his story about Denzel like giving him some bread and like putting him through school and like him wanting to be like the next Denzel Washington Chadwick, but like he came up not like off the cuff, like he came up, you know what I'm saying, without. I'm gonna say he had backing, he had Denzel backing and stuff, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't on that time. It wasn't like he came up on his own. Yeah, he came up on his own. On it, like he was standing on his own, and somebody seen that and he recognized that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get him out of here.
That's fucking annoying, man. You know, Kobe Bryant and Chadwick, they went to some like meeting and they were trying to like set up their own studio. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's shit I'm talking about. You can't give a black man nothing. So Tyler Perry, nigga, I need some receipts, homie. I need you to come through and let me know, man.
I'm gonna look more into that, but I heard that from Larry Johnson. So I know he's a crazy. That's another crazy brother. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But he apologized for all his sins, so we'll get
Hey.
out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's like what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? It's some things I could be like, okay, damn, dude, come on, man. You know, other things like, well, now you gotta just go away for everybody, R. Kelly. You know? but yeah, man. Like, I just wish they give an opportunity, or I don't know if you can give. It's like I don't want to be given anything. I just want to have the opportunity to try and build some of my own. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like, you want to feel like you're getting like they pulling you this way and that way to try and like say like, oh, you want to be successful? We give you like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like
what they're doing.
That's most of the advice I get. You know what I mean? It's you need to be more like everyone else, pretty much. And I know that's not right, you know, but it's like you hear the same thing over and over and over again. It's like people trying to brainwash you, which is like what happened to them, you know. And they're trying to put it on you, you know.
They want to know how much pull do you have in like an environment, a society, whatever, a group of people. It doesn't matter. If you can move some people, and you're moving them in a way that they're like, that could be a problem. They're gonna come at you. They're gonna come at you and like, hey, so you want to see what it's like? You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta sign nothing yet, but you want to come check it out, and then you go and check it out, and you know what I'm saying? You get a little bit more notoriety, and you start feeling yourself, and then that's when they hit you with the paperwork. All right, so like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Sink or swim. You know what I'm saying? Fight or flight. What you want to do?
Right.
And that it seems like it always comes to a point, or it's always at a pinnacle of these actors or artists' careers, that it really is they either blow up or they don't show up. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Orlando Brown, nigga from That's So Raven.
Yeah.
His contract was up for that show, and then immediately he on crack and meth and whatever.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? They had you on something.
Well, you know, a lot of these celebrities and stuff, like they're like public personalities and everything. They have handlers, you know, which is like the fucking craziest thing ever. Right? Like they're fucking dog, you know what I mean? And it's like these people are responsible for making sure they're having the right prescription, you know what I mean? Making sure they're on time to all their events and everything, you know. Making sure they're on the right prescription, you know.
Making sure they're on
Boule looks fucking crazy now.
I just recently seen that he found God.
Yeah.
So, I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
Shit, niggas been looking, so I'm glad you found him.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Hallelujah, nigga.
Whatever's going to help.
I heard a lot of people been looking. I'm glad you found it. That's great to hear.
God is hard to find. I'll tell you what.
Hey, when he did it, but no, I just seen that he looked healthy though. He looked healthier than I've seen him in the past 8 videos before.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
man.
yeah.
Stay out the drugs. Like, I don't want to be like telling people what to do, but
Whatever.
specific things, you know.
Yeah,
what I
get
mean?
into the right stuff and understand what you're doing. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? That's why they say you start a bad, or you have a bad thought before you go into a trip, you're going to have a bad trip. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're getting into. Sometimes you got to know you're on drugs. You feel like, oh, damn, this is crazy. Don't forget you're on drugs. That's right. It's not lava.
Right.
It's not a monkey.
Mm.
I'm on drugs. I'm tripping. He ain't even say that to me. His teeth ain't made out of razors. I'm tripping.
Niggas don't have that kind of mind power though.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Niggas do not have that kind of mind power.
Yes.
That's what I wonder. It's like, am I able to get to that level of being messed up? I guess I just haven't taken enough stuff of the right kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're fully in there. You know what I mean? Like I've never been fully in that zone where you're just like blanked out. You know what I'm saying? I've never been in that before. You know what I mean? So it's like it's hard for me perspective wise. You know what I mean? But it's like
I feel like I done. Yeah.
You cross that. Cross that barrier.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Like I've had a kaleidoscope over my vision, but I didn't feel like I was like really like I wasn't anywhere. I was laying on the grass with a kaleidoscope over my vision. You know what I mean? But that was just like any kind of like 70s movie or whatever 90s movie depiction of being on something like. But I ain't never been to no you seen the other side is what you told me.
I mean, I seen not here.
Yeah, not here.
Yeah, I seen what was not in front of me. Then I was like, oh shit, I'm tripping. And then I'm like, oh, here it is again. But yeah, definitely I had to bring myself back type of thing. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's scary.
Yeah,
That's scary. Forgetting or like, well, you know how sometimes you forget you're dreaming when you have a dream, when you dream so deeply.
Yeah.
Oh damn, and you really believe in these things that are about to happen that you need to be doing.
And then you wake
And
up,
then you wake
you're
up
like, what the fuck?
Hey, I had a dream. I found some money. Goddamn, one time
Oh,
I had the most vivid dream of finding some motherfucking money. And ooh, did I wake up and was like, and I felt, I still had the money. I was like, no, you were dreaming. Yeah, chill out.
Oh,
man.
no.
You was dreaming. So yeah, I mean, you trip like that. I trip like that. Been out the way.
No, do you guys think it's like, is your consciousness behind your eyes, or is it coming right out of them? Like sometimes I wonder, like, is like the spirit, you know what I'm saying, of what you are? Is it just this body, or is it like more of a consciousness? So it's like, it's what I'm thinking, like when you're tripping or something, or like when people astral projecting, you know, or like I've had like sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
It feels like you're going out of
sleep paralysis is the scariest thing ever. You're just sitting there and you can feel that shit coming. You're like, fuck, I know if I don't fucking move right now, I'm gonna lock up. And you're like, fuck, but I don't want to move right now for some reason.
Yeah, you're like, you realize, oh, I'm already under the spell. They already got. You're like, oh, I gotta move before I get stuck in sleep paralysis. I better move. Oh no! Person is spending whenever gets stuck in sleep paralysis. Here's my method of getting out of sleep paralysis. You gotta act like you're a pilot in the chair. You're not trying to fall asleep. Because my thought is, when it's happened to you, it's like you feel like if I fall asleep while I'm like this, I might die. That's my thought. If I fall asleep while I'm sleep paralysis, you're fucking dead, pretty much, right? So when you go into that, that's how you gotta feel. You go good. Like so, like with a pilot, like it's like he's going like where he's about to like crash out, you know, and like his senses. He's like about to like pass out, you know. You can't pass out, because if you pass out, you're probably gonna die, you know what I mean? So you gotta just breathe as best you can. Just try and breathe like manually. Okay. You start breathing your chest. Get your chest going. You get your chest going. You get them shoulders. After that, you get the shoulders. You can rock out of that shit.
Yeah, you get that quick.
You lay on the side of the bed.
Yeah, bro, exactly like that.
Damn, man. Let me tell you. Woo. Let me tell you, man. I'm glad you got out of it.
Oh, I thought I was the only nigga.
I'll tell you,
man.
Like,
fuck, bro. That shit was.
That's real shit. I'm telling you right now, man.
Scary.
I've had the sleep paralysis before, but I wasn't tripping.
Oh yeah.
I think the last time I was like, oh, I just ride up. Felt like I was in a hammock.
Yeah.
Kind of, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be sensitive. I'm comfortable. You know
That's a ticket.
Hey.
Dude, like the thought is that sleep paralysis is like you're stuck in between like the sleep zone, basically, you know.
Yeah.
So like it's like if you start thinking negatively about it, you're literally gonna feel like you're gonna like the thought of that feeling of dread is literally like you're dreaming that emotion of dread of death, and that's what people they see crazy things from their sleep paralysis. Like they see shadow people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that too.
Like I haven't seen any shadow people. I've seen like everything looked really weird in the room, like really like warpy, like really trippy looking. You know what I'm saying? But like
shadow.
One time I was able to one time after I'd probably woken out of them a lot. One time I was able to just kind of like chill how you're saying. I was able to kind of like think and see kind of like a I was trying to make like a dragon in my vision. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of had like a kind of like a wispy kind of going back and forth, but nothing really, you know. Before I just kind of just woke up like totally, you know, and then went back to sleep all the way, you know.
It's always that zone right before closing your eyes.
Yeah.
Right before closing your eyes, but your eyes are still open, and your eyes just sit right there, and you be like seeing like.
So what you were saying, No, I do not think that like my body or like my consciousness or whatever spirit or soul is contained in this body.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, the energy field that we have around us is a part of you. And when you're having this sleep paralysis or dream or whatever, you're part of that, you are probably further extended from your body than you realize.
Yeah.
And that's why they say you wake up and you might be seeing real shadow people.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just on a different plane.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A different, like, polarized lenses.
That's,
You know what I'm saying? It's just some things you can't see.
That's how I feel.
It's like that how the what is it, snakes? Seeing in
infrared,
yeah, like that's like the trippiest thing ever to me. It's like you know how like they play like the videos like on like a movie or something. It'll have like the heat map on. Yeah. Like, is that what they're literally?
That's what they're seeing.
Are they literally seeing that?
They literally, but yeah. Maybe not in the hues that we have.
But they're seeing like
yes.
they're seeing like your colors like that's like the craziest thing ever, right?
Like how?
No, that's not the craziest thing ever. Fucking bats are the fucking craziest thing ever. They don't see shit.
Yeah.
Just,
hey. Yeah.
Fly in tunnels and caves.
They got big bats. So.
Yeah. No.
That's scary. They
have better eyesight than you think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as you think.
That's
okay.
crazy. So they looking and they
still maneuvering.
but they
still do.
But in the dark though is how they.
Yes.
That's why because they can see you all day, but like I guess in the dark it's probably like okay, it's a little dark, but let me just eat
I like when you turn the lights off and your eyes
are probably sensitive to light.
Yeah, they probably got like real good vision.
Now.
Yeah, that's trippy though. You know, like think about that. Like, what's going on? Are they seeing like you know how they show it in TV?
Like some Daredevil
it's
shit.
like some Daredevil shit.
Yeah.
Are they seeing some Daredevil shit?
Yeah.
Is it are
That's
they?
How I would imagine it.
Like how is their
when it
brain?
Off, it just gives a little a little reflection or like however they sense
like
it. Like
they're seeing like an electric ripple through everything.
Yeah.
I think they feel it, don't they?
Is it
Something like that?
But like how are they?
However they register it.
It's like how birds are able to fly. Like they're it's the question of is birds flying off a pure instinct or are they following each other? You know what I'm saying? Or are they going off of like a field that's in the earth? You know, there's a current that there's like I gotta ride this.
A lot of them are going with wind current, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of them are going with wind current, but I mean, frequency just means relativity from one space to another, like the amount of things happening in a time. So you can call wind like moves in frequencies as well.
Well, I mean, like the magnetic area, I think the birds are following the magnetic poles. Like I think they're following like the electrical signals.
Oh yeah, they might be able to feel that shit.
Like that's because like the birds they be tearing up I saw a video of the birds like tearing up a Wi-Fi tower. Like they were literally like flying on it and like ripping out the cords and everything on it. And they're trying to fly like they're like flying like flipping around all upside down and stuff. Like some of these towers, like not the Wi-Fi, but like the 5G and stuff. Like I'm not saying like all of them do it. Obviously, I don't even see it happening a lot really, but or ever. But like I seen videos of the birds like falling down, or like they're flying and they started flying like they don't know how to fly all of a sudden, you know, and go straight into the ground, you know. And it's like I wonder how much that field is affected with everything else, you know.
Probably everything.
Yeah.
That is more. Has I don't say less senses that are more in tune.
You think we could like learn how to use that?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you could feel it a little bit. You know.
You definitely could feel it.
Like first time I took them things, like that was the one thing I noticed. I was like, I stepped this way, I could feel like there was like some sort of like energy around was it like Michael or somebody there? You know what I mean? Like as you could like feel the energy like maybe like a foot off of where they were. It was weird. It was like electric almost, you know, like
you could feel the heat off of the light.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what it was like, you know.
Yeah.
Like a staticky kind of heat kind of coming off, you know, like we are some like staticky type people. That's why I feel like all like the little TV shows that we have people using the energy and stuff like that's some real shit. They just don't know how to express it beyond through these mental contortions, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Or maybe there's a program. That's
Man, I think if we get back to it, hell yeah, we can start. We would figure out how to manipulate them in better ways, more natural ways, person to person, all that.
Wipe them out. What? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Get a couple.
Just,
I mean, hey,
just let us start. Like, I don't know where we need to start. We just need like somewhere we could all just
Right.
calm down.
But there's nowhere
Chill.
for all of us to go. That's the issue. We can't all go.
That's what I'm saying. Take them.
How much? What's the number? 144, 500K. Like, what
I
do
mean,
we?
500 million sounds like a great number. I would say $1 billion. I
A
like
billion?
But I mean, that's $500 million. So I mean, that takes 20 years.
Finger.
That's 20 years.
Were they trying to say
You know what I'm
something
saying?
with that movie?
20 years.
That's 20, 30 years.
Half the universe.
Mm.
How fast is the population double?
But-
it's in Miss Madison's class.
Miss Madison was great. I remember her now.
You remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. If y'all had to repopulate a planet, how'd you do it? How many men? How many women?
I think I remember her.
Mm.
It's like my
Not
memory.
gonna take long.
Mm.
Not gonna take that long.
Oh, maybe.
5-10 minutes
Hey,
tops.
hey, 5-10 minutes. Hey, but for real though, like that's you gotta calculate that type of shit.
Mhm.
Like in 10 months.
Like you seen Dr. Stone?
No.
Oh, this anime where everyone turns to stone and like then they have to like kind of like they start coming back to life like one at a time, but it's like the whole world's like it's like 5,000 years have passed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything's really messed up. Like all the buildings, everything's gone, and like most of the people are still totally like just stone rocks. You know? So it's like cavemen. You know? But there's like a village of people that like survived out. You know?
I'm done.
So like yeah, I don't want to say too much, but like
All right, I'll check it out.
yeah.
What's it called?
Mm.
Dr. Stone.
Dr.
Dr.
Stone.
Stone.
They actually seen that.
Was it on?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Was it on
Yeah.
the internet?
Yeah. But you can catch it on what's that website?
I don't know.
If you type it, it'll pop up.
It's like Japanese anime though.
It's but they got it in English though, right? I think we watched it in English.
Probably like Crunchyroll or some shit like that.
Yeah, I watched it. I got it on Funimation. I know.
Funimation.
Animation.
Mm-hmm.
You should be watching.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, they cut up all the animes. Used to be you get like everything on Crunchyroll, and then now it's like split up in half. You know, like the companies just say we need that money, Jack. We need why don't we have our own streaming service? I don't understand, man.
Well, I hope we don't
Trying to
want
get
a
a
platform.
hey,
And we can all have
I
our
can't
own.
be mad. I can't be mad. I've never been mad at businesses. I've always been a businessman because I understand like these people trying to get out of here too.
Mm-hmm.
And they work real hard,
Mm-hmm.
build these businesses, whatever, to make it into the league, to be able to shake hands and do the weird symbols and all that type of shit.
Throw up gang signs like it's
The game sounds
Naruto.
like it's yeah, like all that shit. They worked hard for that shit. They really did.
Mhm.
Yeah, fuck the niggas. Yeah, fuck them niggas, but you can't be mad at them. You talking about getting out too.
But once you get the sauce,
to get out.
you gotta imagine that you're not gonna be like
You
doing all
can't
this
get
weird
out.
stuff.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
they give you one drop of sauce. They give you one drop of sauce for you. They're like, you have it, the homie. Like you can do what you want with it. You can try to give it out to everybody and tell them, but that's not gonna be enough sauce for y'all.
Mm.
This one drop is enough for one person. That's it. That's it. It's for you. You want it?
Like,
All
yeah,
right.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take
All right.
anything I can get.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'll take anything I can
It
get,
is
boss.
what it is. You can be like, fuck that shit. You can put it down and you can go out there, but you didn't even get the sauce. You didn't even get it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even got it.
You'll get it somebody else.
Yeah. Or go ahead and try to take it and then go out there. they know how to turn the sauce right off. They know how to turn the sauce anti-sauce.
Yeah.
And turn the anti-sauce real quick.
Well, you see how they took the sauce out, tried to take the sauce from Kanye, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck the game up. Nah, they did, bro. No, he took the sauce.
They did, because, yeah, they,
Bro,
like,
he sacrificed his mama. I love him.
you think he sacrificed his
Oh
mama?
my god. I think that's the hardest thing for him to do, and it fucked him up. And ever since then, he has not been the original Kanye. Yeah, but I think he did.
My question is every
Or
person
didn't let it not happen.
like what if they like, what if he like I don't know, it's like I can see that happening, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to start thinking that, you know what I mean, because then it's like then everything like as soon as you say that, it's like now I gotta think about him walking with niggas across the water with Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I that's yeah. Okay, but anything I can say after that is whatever you're doing, you believe in, and it's pure. And I love you as an artist. I'm not saying I can fuck with everything that you're doing all the time, but as an artist, that make you a pure artist. You sacrificed your mama? You did what? That's what people are talking about, and you've never even said anything to the contrary. Like, how y'all crazy? I love mama. Nothing. I never heard nothing about that. But I know you heard the nigga say you sacrificed your mama. There's no way I heard that. I'm a nobody. You definitely heard that somebody said you sacrificed your mama. I don't know. Maybe
but it's the matter that he hasn't addressed it public. Maybe he's like,
I don't care.
Or maybe he wanted to do something.
All I'm saying is you noticed the change in him, right?
No, yeah. Definitely.
You noticed the change in him.
Yeah, but I can
went
imagine
from
he had that
booming
change
to
regardless if it was
trash.
a sacrifice or
Because his mama died.
because he said that it was his fault like many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like saying that like she didn't need to get that surgery or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But is the idea that like is he saying that as like a subconscious like she didn't need to do that because like they were gonna take her out during the surgery or something, you know what I mean? Like put it in like a intentional complication, you know what I mean? Like how a lot of black people be dying, you know what I mean? Like was it Prince or whatever, or Michael Jackson or whatever? I can't remember which one it was, or Jimi Hendrix or whatever, you know, like or you know.
There's something that happens, and it's in all these people's fucking careers. Same shit I've been saying, and they either lose their mind, or you don't really hear from them.
Yeah.
Or I mean, they get with it because they're with it. They were with it from the beginning, and they staying with it, and they make it far. Yeah. And he's been saying he's been saying, I'm trying to get out of here. 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 Like, oh man, Kanye, that was a great album. I'm trying to get out of here. Help me. I'm trying to get out of here. Oh my God, I'm working so hard to get all my people out of here too. Please, get us out of here. We'll get us out of here. Man, that's a motherfucking song, man. It went double platinum. Get me out of here. This nigga is on top. He's 4 out of top 5 of gospel songs or whatever at the what is it for songs? What do you get? Award?
Emmy.
Grammy?
Yeah.
Grammy.
The one that's peeing on?
He's 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Yeah, you're probably gonna win that.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. You're probably gonna win that though. 4 out of 5. You take it. You know what I'm saying? Option A, Kirk Franklin. Option B, Kanye. Option C, Kanye. Option D, Kanye. Option E, B through D.
I love Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin's great, but I'm like the fact that you are 4 out of 5,
right? And
your whole thing is, help me, please help me, Lord God, I need your help because, and his in Life of Pablo was his message was recognizing I can with this whatever what I've been presented with, which is Christianity or whatever. You will forgive me. That's like each song where he talk about sinning is like, I've sinned. I was but you'll forgive me, and then he's like, all right, I'm in the game. Then his next whatever big that was his next big one, right?
No,
what came after that?
After Pablo was the Water one, wasn't it?
Oh no. The Water one. No. Not Kids. Bob Potter joining.
Kids See Ghosts. No, he had.
Kids See Ghosts. Kanye's joint. I mean, Kid Cudi's joint.
That's the Kid Cudi one. He had the Nas
one with the mountain.
Yeah, the one with the mountain.
Yeah, the bipolar one.
Yeah.
I'm bipolar or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
That shit was cool.
I like that album.
That shit was cool. That's going on. Yeah, here are my sins. This is why I'm a fucked up person. I'm admitting my what is it when you go to the priest? You talk to him.
They're gonna be playing that record when he and his kids.
What was it?
I forgot.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in the little booth. Confession.
Yeah.
Here's a confession. Nigga, here's all my stuff. I was doing this, tripping, You dropped the gospel album. But his whole thing is, you know what I'm saying? I need to change her. I fucked up and and people are loving it. And
we're not gonna help you, Kanye.
Oh my goodness.
When he started crying about
love you.
About talking about giving his daughter abortion, and like people were like laughing at him, like not just on the TV, but like in the crowd, when he's doing it, you know what I mean? They're like he's like
That's
He's
the
like,
price
like,
you gotta
that's
pay.
what and he talked about that on Nick. I don't know if you saw Nick Cannon interview.
I didn't see the Nick Cannon interview.
He talked about like how like when I realized that when people that's like kind of thing. I realized that when people saw when I started crying about my daughter, when I started crying about the abortion, and they laughed at me and they pointed at me and said, Kanye, there's something wrong with you. That's when I realized I was doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got, sometimes like people treat you a certain way, you know what I mean, and you might treat yourself a certain way, but you gotta remain truthful. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta,
You know, like you gotta remain truthful to what you about. You know, otherwise you're gonna be all sorts of mystified.
You gotta move different, man.
You don't want to be that nigga no more. That's the only nigga they know.
Hey, you gotta move different. You want to be different, move different, do different things. And when you realize what you're saying is different, it feel good. He came to, he had an epiphany. Damn, you know what? I know what I just said. It had to be. That was like the most solid thing I could have ever said, right? Yeah. Was that I'm so glad I didn't get an abortion. That's got to be one of the purest, solidest things that any man could say.
His kids walking around and shit.
Yeah, my kids is here
walking around and shit.
Walking around and y'all laughing at me because I said something.
It's like, okay.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Bet.
Man, when y'all laughing at me before, it kind of hurt my feelings. Now I know that's kind of probably the response I need to get from y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime he says some real shit, everybody calls him crazy. Anytime he says some real shit, people call him crazy.
Yeah.
I love the little Lady Gaga joint. We talking about, what the fuck she know about cameras?
Yeah.
Hey, that's it. That's real.
Gaga.
That's real.
Yeah, that's a play clip.
You do anything. You do anything.
Yeah. Put your mind into it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't know how long this episode is. It's pretty fucking long, but it's a good spot right here. So, this has been the 8th episode of the Negrodamus podcast. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good, right? Yeah, damn. I am Domain. Okay,
Smooth.
You know.
All right, yeah. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah. Ooh, that was good.
Oh my god.